Alright, everybody, good evening and welcome to Ensign Plix Pachinko. This is Obi-Wan Pez. Sorry for the late start here. We had some technical issues on my end. Good news, everything's seeming to be fixed at least. So, we are going to hop into Elite Dangerous tonight. I had been planning on attempting to do Trail of Ayash again and see if the fixes that the tech team had suggested were going to actually fix the problem in question, but unfortunately, it appears that the playtest is completely over, and I did not get the amount of time that I needed in order to get it to work and all that. So, oh well. So tonight we're going to get into Elite Dangerous. We're going to search out some materials and figure out if we can upgrade some of the stuff that we've got. This is going to involve some missions that probably go into the murdering people range, but maybe we'll figure it out. So we'll hop in and figure out if we, yeah, right, that's what I got there. Okay. Alrighty. Be figuring out where to go. I have been hanging out at Marshall's Drift in Aurai, which is attempting, or I was attempting to figure out the materials that I needed to get and how many of them. So, need to open that up. Be flying out here in just a minute. Really? Is that not? Oh. Alright, so we're gonna hop out here. I think we're wanted in this system, at least partially. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, so we want to hop out to a few other places. Let's jump to a distress. No. Alright, let's hop out to this place. Carrasco Drilling Exchange. And let's see if we can find some materials. I'm already wanted here, so we're just going to hop in. Right, so we're going to hop out of range and or probably jump into the local area. Hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. I unfortunately came down with quite a headache at work, so I was like, alright, well, guess I'm gonna leave. Oh, come on. Alright. There we go. Try to go a little bit short this place. And I also wanted to find there's some materials or genetic information that's going to be around, so we can hop into a few different locations and try to search for some genetic material on the ground. Alright, got to try to get within about 2 kilometers. Maybe a little bit outside of 2 kilometers. Um, Otherwise the weapons platform might be tempted to take a couple of pot shots. Yeah, there we go. Getting some good spots around here. Yeah. Alright, you know what, hang on one sec. No, doesn't appear to be anything here. So we got the Dominator suit with our heavy weapons on it. So we will go and take the SRV. Hopefully they won't aggro everything. Hey, 9 Silent 6. Well, I was just saying, hopefully we can steal some good stuff without setting off too many alarms. So, see how it goes. Though to be fair, it would probably be a little bit easier if I used my Maverick suit. Oh, give me a break. No fire zone. Give me a break. Okay, seriously. Give me the thing. It's on the ground. It's right in front of me. Come on. Alright, I also don't know if the SRV bug has been fixed, which would be unfortunate if it's not. No fire zone's like 7 kilometers, so there's no way in hell I'm going out that far. So, Silence, I've seen you on other channels, right? Is that Elite Dangerous, or are you just, from this one? Ooh. Yes, good. Alright, now the question is, what's my reverse key? Alright, we're gonna have to do this. SRV. Driving. Throttle. Okay. So the tilde apostrophe and button 4. Just hold rather than switch. Okay. This ought to be interesting. It's one of my problems is I always forget that... Really? That is such a lie. Oh my god, I hate it. There we go. Also nickel. Hmm. You know, I don't really need nickel that much, but... Okay. Hey, Super Brain, how's it going? Goodness. We are attempting to find some good materials in Elite Dangerous tonight. Ouch. Without preferably spinning out, and also without doing some serious damage to the truck here. Let's run the other side. Molybdenum. I don't think I need that one, but it's also good to a good material to collect, because it is useful for something, just not what I need right now. Alright, so we'll put this back on the ship, and then I think we'll dismiss the ship just in case. Oh no. Alright, so pop one over on 91, really? Humph. Alright, so we'll go like this. We will board. And then we'll immediately come back off. Come right back off. Got my good coffee back again. Yeah, so I have a widget that is supposed to be attached. And it's supposed to be able to tell you, like, what's in my cargo and a bunch of other stuff. And, yeah, it doesn't work for some reason. Oops. Alright, so this is going to get me in a lot of trouble. I'm going to go into the settlement and basically not care about life or limb. Which is really unusual for me. No, nothing there. Okay, cool. So, like, I'm pretty sure the widget works just fine. It's just that I have done something wrong. Like, maybe it's not interacting correctly with the API or something, but I would be willing to bet it's my fault. I have definitely seen other people use it, and it's worked just fine for them. So, oh well. Alright, dismiss ship. Just in case. Okay. So I think they're going to be after me. You're going to be getting a lot of that. Sentry skimmer. Lovely. This is not really a big target. Should be easy enough to deal with. But let's hide behind the hill. And then go in on foot. And this is going to be probably awful, but we'll make it work. I didn't think I was actually that close. Okay. Bashing your head against a game with cheat engine. So what is it that you're trying to do with it? Might actually be easier, or probably not easier, but better to go in with my Maverick suit, because I can break in anywhere. And I've got silencers on stuff. However, in this particular case, this suit is really good. One. Okay. Can't get in, that requires security. Trying to find the addresses that change at or close to points where speedrunners normally start and stop timers. Yeah, okay. My brother does some of the address stuff with, what was his big one? I can't remember what he was working on. Yeah, he was like the only person working on it. And then people were really happy that he did it. Oh. No, he's a speedrunner. Does he does hardware testing for a job, and writes software and all sorts of other cool stuff on his free time. Alright, next question. Where's the habitat? Because that I can get in for free. Also, is there a charge around here? Because I'm going to run out of energy pretty soon. Yeah. Get it off in time. Doesn't actually look like it. Oop. Okay. That's going to be really helpful. Haha. Somebody else over here. Yep. Ouch.
Starting control.
Yeah, no, not so much. Yeah, I don't want to out who he is, so just in case. But you can actually see us at the Mario Galaxy um, AGDQ, like the last thing. Oh, I'm sure you can. Yeah, we were at AGDQ 19, um, the year before craziness happened, because it was in DC, so it was reasonably close, being mid-Atlantic for me. Um, yeah, so it was reasonably close for me, and he decided, well, I can come over there, and then, like, I can actually meet your kids, and then also we can go to this thing. I was like, all right. some ion batteries, graphene. I don't think I need any of the memory chip stuff. Yeah. Need more like secure mats than this stuff. These are all kind of weak. Alright. This is locker number 6. Should be some stuff pretty close by. Graphene metal coils, yep, got them. Six and 5. Nothing. Yeah, worthless. Locker numbers 5, 6, and 7. Combo 30, 50, 10, 16, 16, 40. Alright, any others? 5, 6, and 7. That's it. Warehouse. EXT, I think. Mining lockers 20, 21, 22. Yep. 7502, 8415, 9139. Depot. 17, 19. 17 is 89, 75, 19 is 36, 88. Second depot. 13 and 15. 2770 and 65, 62. Industrial. 9. Okay. 8926. Corridor processing. 2. Uh-oh. 1. 46, 48, and 67, 48. Really hope I don't get killed too early in this. Oh, crap. Processing. Mining locker 4, 5, 25, 68, 66, 20. It would be easier if you could just download this onto your thing and that automatically does everything for you, but whatever. Alright, fine. Depot 8, 8874. Alright, that'll be good enough for now. In case I do end up getting killed. And now it's upstairs. Oops. Alright, so habitat 6 is going to be 1016. Nice. Gmeds. Gmeds? Maybe. Personal computer, nah. Personal documents I do need. Seven. It's 1640. Content library. Site entertainment suite. I don't think I need those. Personal documents I do need. Right? Suit mods. Maybe not. Production reports. That wouldn't be here. Okay. Forgot to look at the suit upgrades to get next. Right. So, I don't think I need drugs. So, this, however, recycling logs and payroll information are useful. Five. 3050. So many drugs. Health monitor. That's necessary for something. I think it's suits. Okay, well I'm full up on those. It's only 5. You can only fit 5. It's terrible. I do find it somewhat unrealistic that they don't have, like, gunfire recognition installed in every one of their locations. Oops. Alright. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Bunny hopping generally works pretty well. I don't know that it's actually any better than running as far as you can and then doing whatever, but I don't know. I think it works better. Alright, so then we are gonna just board and then get right back off. I mean, there are people here. They're there. Oh, the skimmer's out for me now. Oh well. Right. I need my stick again. And like, the people are out, but apparently they haven't found the bodies. Okay, so this is a little dangerous in that if I come out here and somebody spots the SRV, they will shoot the SRV. And did the skimmer just see the SRV? I don't think they did. Right, I don't even need the... Uh, yeah, I don't even need the Maverick suit anymore because I've got the other thing. I've got all the codes, like literally all the codes. Okay. So this is the storage warehouse. This is where they keep all the good stuff. And provided that I don't accidentally erase my security clearance, which I wouldn't put it past me, we should be able to... Oh, no, that's the other reason to have my Maverick suit, is everything has silencers on it. It's meant for, like, it's intentionally meant for infiltration. This is going to go horribly, I'm sure. Oh, I have killed everybody. Whoops. Okay, well, cool. Well, there you go, Super Brain. Literally everybody's dead. So I actually do find it really strange that there aren't any researchers, because there should be research NPCs all around this place doing like the industrial work, or maybe not research, but the other one. Yeah, there's a few different groups. Circuit switch, circuit board. All right, which one's this? 13. Yeah, and they were all security too. 2770. Ooh, California. Yeah, I'm already full. Okay. 15. 14. Interesting. Somebody else might have actually been here now that I'm looking at it. It's 15? Yeah. 6, 5, 6, 2. Deep mantle. Nice. Those are good too. They're also really expensive, so if I don't need them for materials, I can sell them off and get good money for it. Alright. Check upstairs real quick. Optical fiber. Also good stuff. Okay, yeah, there's something seriously weird because they should have all... Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta shut off the alarms. Probably in the power center. Curses. Alright, so I can't do shareholder information, but I can get the personal logs, culinary recipes, and classic entertainment. Yeah, old episodes of Futurama. Given that the year is 3308, they'd be like, wow, this is supposed to be 300 years in our past. Okay, so the computer may also have, or the server may also have underpopulated this location. Uh, Perfectly possible. It happens almost all the time. All right, 21 is 8415. Deep mantle. True form fossil. Ooh, titanium plating. Also a necessity. Oh yeah, and that's another reason to use Maverick is it has a lot more space available in it. Trash. That's fine. Electromagnets. Epoxy. 27. 22. 9, 1. 3. Nope. Yeah, it's one of the other things about this is I can't manually do it. I gotta, like, I can't type in the number. I have to do this checkerboard thing like some kind of animal. Alright, let's head back out, deposit this stuff on the SRV. Where are we? Cool. Alright. So let's trade over suits. We're gonna go for can opener. So that also deposited everything in our pockets into the SRV. So really helpful. So we're gonna go back over here and collect all that stuff. This also, again, because we have more space in our pockets, I'm going to be able to pick up all the stuff that was over here and, like, and more. That was weird. Okay. 19. So let's put this over here. And then I can still see chat. Crazy idea. Alright, so 3688. Petrified fossil, true form fossil. Okay. Seriously. All those weirdos like me. Alright, 17 is 89, 75. Alright, and I got 15 spots for that stuff in my pockets instead of 5. Um, it's a trade-off, you know. And now that I'm not so worried about space in my pocket, I can take literally everything. I think those switches I have, like, a lot of, so I probably shouldn't even bother, but whatever. If I come across it now, it's not like it's a problem. Nope. Yes, that. Yeah, and this is the other thing. Yeah, they can't they can't call the system authorities if everyone's dead. All right, so 20, 55, 02. I will say generally I don't like going through everywhere and just murdering everybody. It's kind of poor form. Besides that, this particular company is going to hate me now because I literally just killed everybody in their settlement. Um, there we go. Switch circuit board. Okay, so let's head to a different building. Try to pick up other stuff. All right. Two skimmers, man. It's not like it's going to matter unless they actually see me. Don't need any. Cool. No, we're fine. We're fine. Everybody's fine here. How are you? So, in theory, yes, but in practicality, no. They don't bother in this game with actually doing like check-ins, which could, in theory, be an interesting thing for them to add in. It's like, every hour on the hour or something like that, or in a document. If they put it in a document, as far as like, the randomized time at which they're supposed to check in, you know, supposed to come in every like, or make a report every 36 minutes or something like that. Could be an interesting addition. It would create some um, potential tension. But all right, so now we've got all these lockers next to each other here. Really? It's terrible. Right, epoxy and metal coil I will always need. Um, what is that? That's nothing. It's just a random tablet sitting around. Cool. There we go. So the other thing with this is that I actually don't need the document anymore to go through and type in this, because I can just literally cut this open. Oh. Really? Okay. Yeah, and so this AR-50, you can see right next to that way, right next to the ammo count, just underneath it is like a little speaker with a mute symbol. So it's pretty nice. So it is actually sound suppressed and makes these murder missions actually much easier because nobody notices. I say nobody, you know. They don't notice until they're getting hit. Usually by that point, for most of these guys, it's too late. Weird. I mean, it's not like silent, but it's suppression. Okay. I can't touch any of this stuff because, like all this other. Oh, I'm nearby. I think that's just the skimmer. Yeah, that's still the skimmer. Okay. So that's one of the production reports. I'm going to need those for another one of my things. Micro transformers, more switches. Hydraulics might work. Definitely need titanium plating. I always need titanium plating. Here we go. Alright, I'm full up on those, but I will come back. Aha! Anti-personnel turrets. We're going to disable those. And settlement alarms is what we're really looking for. These are anti-ship turrets. We can get rid of those. Point defense, we can get rid of those. I don't think there's a way to get rid of the skimmers, unfortunately, but they're easy enough. They are easy enough to get rid of. Deep mantle samples. So we're definitely going to have to come back to this. Pick up all that stuff. I think it's in the power center, like I said. Ooh, inertia canister. That's where I came down. And there should be another big one over here. Yep. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Yep, I definitely need compression liquefied gas. And ionized? No, we don't have any ionized gas. Alright. Oh, so pretty. Don't need energy cells. So 200 meters that way. Oop. Container, that's all memory chips, don't need that stuff. again, we'll just go like this and board and then get right back out. Make sure that we're not actually seen by the skimmer, because I don't feel like getting attacked. Finally got my ass into gear and got my good coffee back, so feeling good. No offense to the other companies that I get my coffee from, but this is a really good one. Okay, so now that we're just stealing everything, literally, that isn't nailed down, except those things that I have like 500 of, so I don't care. Yeah. Really? There we go. Alright, so just gotta retrace our steps here. Make sure that we hit all the interesting locations. Okay. And like this, like, I really want to get the next of kin records, but at the same time, that's going to set off the alarms, which would be bad, because I think that also calls down security from, like, space. So, you do have to be aware of the drop ships occasionally, because they will send out groups to check up on them. For some reason, space is not getting us some good music, so that'll work. Nope, nothing here. Nope. Okay, container 3. Oh, I didn't do the exteriors, did I? Oh well. I can't force those. At least not with the Maverick suit. This only burns locks. It doesn't actually do any electronic stuff. Wait. What building was that? Really? Power. Ugh, walked right by it. Okay, so the trick here is we are going to cut the power, but not yet. Accident logs. Lovely. Alright, we're not going to do the power center yet because that sets off the alarms, which again can call down security. And the skimmers will be really active. There we go. instead is we're going to break into degraded power regulator. Interesting. Ionized gas we definitely need. Suit schematic. There we go. That makes me happy. Alright. So what we're going to do is find the alarm system. Cut the alarms first, and then we can do whatever we feel like. I'm going to go steal everything else in the settlement as best we can. Try to avoid the skimmers. And then we will pull the power regulator out of here. Last thing. Authorization scans. Settlement alarms. Alright, now we got free reign of the settlement. We can do pretty much anything we want at this point. And I don't know, I don't think the skimmers have gone inactive or anything like that. I think they're still wandering. But it's at least a bit easier to deal with. Okay, so what we want to do, we're going to leave this to last. We want to go to the science areas, pull all of the samples, because now the alarms aren't going to get set off because of it. Alright, so we go in here, processing. Alright, pull this one. And all these samples take like 2 minutes or something ridiculous like that. So if you're in the middle of, you're gonna get caught. It's awful. All 15. Alright, fine. If you don't disable the alarms first, everybody's after you. Just does awful things. Oh, tungsten carbide, nice. I think we're close. Okay. Depot. Do we have anything else to pick up here? Doesn't look like it. Ah. Now we can actually pull everything. That one's already done. But now we can pull literally all the data that we want from anywhere. It's not going to set off any alarms, so why not? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely knew who you were talking about. Space. Might have got myself lost a little bit here. That's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Sample unit, yep. Right. Alright. I think these are also going to take up the sample slots, so I don't think that I have room for it right now. Yeah. And so I can go drop this stuff off and then come back. Alright, I'm going to take a chance with the SRV, bring it in closer. Disarming a whole space station. Come on. Oh, don't go up there. This is a terrible idea, parking here. Let's hope they don't notice that there's nobody here. Alright, back to processing. Oh, really? Nothing in there. Alright. Fine. See, and that one would have set off the alarms, and then I would have gotten nothing out of it. So, that would have been awful. Alright. Grab these two. Anything here? Yes. Boink. Alright, so secondary processing is clear. Was there just the one? That's weird. I thought there was another one in here. Alright. Whatever. Alright, so now we need to get back to the power facility. Alright, cool. Okay, skimmers are still out there, so. Now we go over here and pull the power. Oops. anything else we need out of electronics? See if we can get this last little bit out of the habitat before it goes. At least it gives you a warning that, hey, this is illegal. Okay. It's all switches and memory chips. That's out. Yeah. The last little bit of juice that we can. Alright. Oh, right. Might be a little more in storage that we can get, but we're like on the tail end here. I don't think there's just about any more power left in the whole facility. We're really close. Eh. I don't think so. Nope. Oh, did I might have killed the system. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. I did not know that was going to happen. Right, now all the doors are... now all the doors are dead, too. Nope. Okay, so we go like this, and we charge her up. That one door will work now. Now we can go back to power and grab the regulator, which also is worth quite a bit. Oh, right. officially done. This whole settlement has been stripped of basically everything worth anything. Like I said, these people are not going to be happy. That was too much power. Okay. So now we just get out. Swing around to see what exactly what was here. Yeah. He just belonged to that corp. Okay. So we have to get outside of the defense zone. Not that they have any defenses, but got to get outside the defense zone in order to call the ship back. So we're sitting approximately moon gravity with this thing. It's pretty nice. Okay. Nothing there. I was hoping I could find a couple of materials on the way out here, just in case. But it's like we don't really have anything left. Alright, so let's recall the ship. Come. There she is. The SRV is currently shaking because I left it parked next to the mining rig, which has a habit of kind of shaking because it's doing, you know, seismic activity. It's creating seismic activity essentially, especially within a local area. Did it stop? Nope. Okay. Well, we might report that one to Frontier later. Oh, bad idea. I forgot to turn on the... Oh, come on now. No wonder it wouldn't work. There's a nice little ridge right there. So it jammed me between... Yeah, that. Oof. Alright. Let's board and get out of here. quite mean to go that steep there, but yeah, that's all good. More power into engines. And now, let's go hand ourselves in to the authorities. There's a good chance we're going to get attacked by somebody who fancies themselves a bounty hunter. So, Esplanade. Go like this. Alright. See if we can scan down all the planets in this area real quick. Nice. They appear to be almost all exactly the same type, so this is going to be fairly quick. So in this little mini game here, you get the what is this thing called? Full spectrum scanner. You try to get the radio signals at the bottom here, centered, and so we're looking for either rocky or icy bodies, mostly icy bodies. These things here are going to be transient signal sources, so they belong to like a combat zone or something like that up in space. So whenever you get close to one of the planets in the system, you see like arrows show up, and then when we have like a concentric rings, that'll allow you to zoom in to check what's in that area, and then if it's just a single circle, that's just directly, this is the thing you're seeing. So all the planets and moons and stuff like that that's in the system, we can spot them with this scanner. And the exploration data that you get from this is worth a decent amount of money, as long as you sell it pretty far away from wherever you're going to be. So here, nose down a bit. That's where we're headed. Again, if we pull up here and slow down, pop the scanner again, and this time everything is even more centralized on here, so that's literally icy bodies only, and they have a lot of they have a lot of the exact same thing that you're scanning down.
System scan complete.
That's it. Alright, next one's a brown dwarf star, so this is not going to be particularly helpful for us. We're not going to be able to get any fuel off the star. So I'm gonna pull up a bit. Now, normally I would kind of stick around and see what it is that I've scanned, but jumping in and then back out like that is just a real quick way to get through this. And that's the last one of that kind. As much as I like doing it, can get slightly annoying to try to... Really? I'm wanted in that system. It's an anarchy. Why would... Oi. Alright. So we gotta go to Einstein Orbital. And we have to land before they can scan us. It's weird. I think I've already got this one at 100%. Oh, no, I didn't. Interesting. So one of the other things you have to do, especially if you're wanted in a system, is watch the top left corner up where comms is, because they will occasionally throw in somebody, who, you know, an NPC who's like, aha, I finally found you. You have something that's mine, or various other things. Okay, so we could go to Bolton or Einstein. Einstein is the easier one to land at high speed. Nope, 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 that's not what I meant. The problem with pretty much anytime you want to try to land quickly at a settlement, you're going to have a bit of a problem. It's always going to be a little difficult because they're between the gravity and the paths upon which the NPC police will scan, keep going around the thing and then scan down anybody who is coming in. It gets kind of difficult to avoid being scanned while you're wanted. If they successfully scan you, which is going to take about 5 to 10 seconds, if they can successfully scan you, the entire settlement opens up with its defensive systems, and so they destroy you on the spot. So, less than ideal. Yeah, this one is nice though, because I can fly like around the orbital station to figure out exactly where I need to be. And in theory, I could do that right now because you can see to the left of my nav ball, so like right there, just on the other side of the stats here, is a white model of the station. And if I turn, oops, I'm on the wrong. If I turn like this, you can actually see it rotate. And so like I could potentially approach this thing from the correct angle in order to figure out how to land at this location. I can only land at medium landing pads. So I think that means that that big one, that big section, and maybe the like one of these areas in the middle. I don't remember exactly. So I'm gonna come at it from the side and hope that I'm right. It's not like it's a huge deal, and especially with a small station like this, it's probably not going to kill me that quickly. Um, probably. So I'm going to come at it from this side. Let's see if we can make this work in our favor. Which may or may not be the right one. I think I've always been... I'm going to jinx myself here, but I think I've always been successful at Einstein in order to land properly without being scanned first. But who knows? Might get unlucky. Might have a spawn. Might have a police spawn like right on top of me. Alright, speed's in the blue. Distance is getting close. And go. Okay, so what we do, come over here, get this set, and then... Woo! Alright. Light her up. We gotta find our landing pad before we attempt to approach. So here, looks like it's there. Ugh. Okay. And then where is the police platform? Not seeing one. Maybe that's why I'm always successful. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, it's on the opposite side of this thing. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. So, no. Not on top of that thing over there. Alright, note to self, it is right smack dab in the middle. Alright, so I don't think that there's any police here. Hooray! Okay, so if we go over to contacts, we can go to the legal facilities, the interstellar factor. Here we have bounty vouchers from Izumo Heavy Industries. These are all the people that we have taken down that had bounties, which I think I did this afternoon. So that's 80,000 to us. And then, no fines, but bounties worth 24,200. So if we take all bounties combined, pay them all off, then if we go to the administrative contact, in theory, we've got none. Oh no, we gotta pay Frog Corp, okay. And EDF, Earth Defense Fleet, is, I did something against them, so I gotta pay 14,000 credits and hand myself in, which is going to send me to the detention facility, but like whatever, it's fine. So now that I've paid off everything and made a crap ton of money, we will be redeployed at the Shield of Resolve, which is the uh, police station essentially for this area. It's like 3 systems over. Don't ask me why that they keep sending me over there. It's ridiculous. If I paid everything off, you'd think that they would be like, okay, fine. Especially 14,000. Like, really, I've got 1,000,000,000 credits and you're going to charge me 14,000 and then send me to jail? Why don't we just take care of this right here? Alright, so now we have to do something weird. Because if we go over here, you'll see that we're still wanted in all these locations. That's what those little red justice symbols, the scales, are supposed to mean. So what we have to do is log out. So go exit, go to main menu. And then log back in. And then we're back, and oh look, they're all cleared. Um, so for whatever reason, they have not been able to properly make this clear so that you don't have those symbols show up. And if I tried to leave, they could scan me and then find out that I'm wanted and open fire. Um, but now that it's cleared, everything's fine. The other thing is that if you go into the starport services and over to the contacts, and this is what drove me crazy for a long time. I would come in here, I go to administrative contact, and expect that I can pay off my bounties because, I would have bounties to pay off. So that would be down here, but it would just say this also, no bounties detected, but it would say over on the other side, you have bounties. So I was like, this is crazy. And then somebody's like, no, you just have to relog. Fine. Alright, so we'll fill our fuel for 700 credits. And then head on back to G. Okay, there we go. Gotta... Okay, oops. I'm just gonna point the wrong direction, that's fine. There we go. Room bridge 34. Come around here. I guarantee I've already checked out this place, but might as well look. Yeah, 100%. Scoop some fuel while we're out there, but not super important. Initialize Discord. Alright, so I'm going to check Discord real quick to make sure it's not what I wanted. Just see whether or not I can get... That's not what I want either. To see if I can get intel on whether or not we're supporting somebody in a war that's going on in this system. And if so, we'll do some combat tonight. Which is going to be a little more structured than what I was doing. We'll earn a whole bunch of credits, but no materials. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, get to about twice the distance to target as our altitude. So I was pretty close to 200 kilometers range at 100 kilometers altitude. So that gives us about a 30-degree down angle. As everybody knows from trig. And we've still got our night vision on, so that's good. As soon as we cross the 7.5 kilometers, pop in the request. This is going to be bad. Not bad. Pop landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Get about 100 meters per second. And cut pretty close when we get in here. This is one of the things about atmospheric flying. It's awful. Oh, man. I mean, whatever, it's fine, but... That's what the scuffs on the landing pad are for. So, I think we still have the war going on. Let's check. Maybe not. Huh. Oh, I see. Yeah, current state civil war. Okay, so it still is open at the moment. Um, ah, there we go. For the Civil War, both factions are native, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So disembark. We'll drop our flight stick, because this is going to be the last time we're going to use it for a little bit. What the hell? I'm sorry, what's at 5%? Oh, that's ominous. What the hell? I don't know what that means. I'm going to screenshot that, because I'm very curious.
Think you've got what it takes to beat the enemy, soldier? You ready to put your training to use, soldier?
Hmm. Okay, I don't know what that is.
You can join the battles that will decide the future of this star system. We've got the means. Have you got the metal?
Oh, I forgot to turn in my missions. That's fine. No active conflicts. Okay. Next moon over, low intensity, please. Is that it though? Man, that's too bad.
Talk to us today about how you can help decide the future of this star system. Grab your gun and do your part.
Alright, let's try it.
Get ready to deploy. Deployment confirmed.
Let's go over here and talk to Hattie real quick, because we can at least hand in our missions. Mission. Okay. Positive influence for like a lot. Okay, cool. So, this is going to give us a couple minutes at least to change our loadout and get the heavy combat one, because we don't need to be subtle or quiet. What is that? I feel like that's warning me that I only have 5% power, but that doesn't make any sense. Alright, what do we got? some damage. I don't think... I don't think we've got anything useful here. So, the hell? All right. Be right back.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alrighty. So let's see how this goes. I mean, it's a low intensity, so this ought to be really almost a joke, but... So the people in the last settlement were pretty much the same. Like, they had all... I think there was a low security zone, so it's kind of the same thing. They're going to have 1 bar of shield and 1 bar of health, and that is it. I guess health doesn't only have... whatever. Health is only one thing anyway, but yeah, they have low health and only 1 bar of shield. So you take down the shield in, I don't know, 3-5 hits, something like that with the Apelian.
Control, this is Kilo Alpha 3.
And then the AR-50 will just shred their armor. It's just ridiculous. Just out of curiosity,
Time to put those weapons of yours to use. Secure this area for our faction.
is Brother Sabathius still on? No. No, he's not. Good for him. He needs to get some sleep.
We're about to hit the drop zone. Everybody out!
Ow. Jerk. Alright. So I've never actually been to this type of settlement before. Whoa. Okay. It's more gravity than I expected. That's unfortunate.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Oh, good. Ah. Jeez. I just got overwhelmed at that location. Okay. Ah. Okay, so we captured this. Why are you still standing here?
Enemy command has called in backup.
Ah.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Foxtrot is ours.
Alright, friendlies.
Charlie has come online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Where are they? Where are they?
Chocolate Echo for
Goodness.
us.
Echo. Alright, move, move. I'm gonna take Charlie away from them.
Bravo is online.
Oh, God. Maybe not.
Enemy Charlie. Enemy support has arrived. Reinforcements inbound. Suit recharging.
Forgot how quickly it eats through battery. Oh, man. Why are you guys being useless?
Enemy has claimed Charlie.
Ah.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Now online. Enemy command has called in backup. Claim Bravo.
Delta. Oi.
Charlie has come online. Reinforcements are touching down.
Hey, there we go.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Taking fire from the rear. Move it!
Oh.
Rain incoming! Charlie was secured. Fire in the hole! Has been captured. Incoming grenade! Enemy support has arrived.
Where's the ammo bin? Ah, it's upstairs. Oh, you jerks. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, good.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Here we go. Alright, cool. I gotta work on shot spread. Upstairs again.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Oh.
Delta has been captured.
7? Yeah, okay. No. Damn it. Standing right next to the recharge zone. That's fine.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Jeez. The whole area. Where are they?
Exchanged at Alpha.
It's not a good idea, but the other option was reloading, so that was going to take a while.
Enemy command has called in backup.
How's that working out for you?
Reinforcements are touching down.
There's nothing out here, though.
Echo.
Come on.
Charlie has come online. Enemy support has arrived. Alpha point secured. Enemy upper hand. Foxtrot signal is online. Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, awesome. Alright, so I gotta ammo. And, oh no. Like right next to me. That's fine.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Woo!
Foxtrot is seeing combat. Get some guns over there. Echo is lit up.
Cover me! Reloading!
Shit. Bad idea.
Foxtrot is armed. Enemy ship eliminated. Shields online.
Ah.
Online. Vital signs stabilized. Reinforcements are coming down. Enemy forces inbound.
Mm.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Oh no.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Woo!
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Enemy reinforcements are depleted. Put some last food support needed at Delta. Reinforcements have arrived.
I don't know what they were thinking. Oops. That was friendly. Whatever. It's fine.
One enemy remaining. Hunt him down. Enemy force eliminated. That's a solid victory. Activate for your reward.
Alright, so
Controlling area.
here is usually when we grab some grenades just to make sure that we're full, but I think we're gonna run out of time, so.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged. Extraction request sent.
Yep. Alright. I am gonna go grab a drink. I will be right back. Enjoy the sights and sounds of space. Perfect timing. So tonight we are having some Bucktown American Brown Ale. Hashtag not sponsored. Um, until my advertising dollars are actually worth something, I will advertise for anybody that I actually like their stuff. Free advertisement until it's worth something. Alright, so how we do? Now, I'm guessing that this is not
Looking for
worth very
soldiers?
much.
You reckon you have what it... This whole system's rife with conflict. Are you ready to join the fight?
And
Understood.
whatever. Redeem?
Soldiers gotta eat.
Yeah. 572,000. Okay, we're gonna not do this. Alright, we're gonna cancel.
That's what you want? Okay. You're off the roster.
Considering last time we were making between 5 and 10 million in the same amount of time. Uh, yeah, still fun. But next time, maybe we'll look for other people who are our friends in the area who are going to be doing some mission running or anything like that, and see if they want to hop on with us as well. That is really weird. This doesn't have like a number of ounces that are in the can. Okay. I was just thinking I filled this up exactly to the top, and there's still some left over in the can, so if this is 16 ounces, I guess maybe my pint glass is not a pint. Okay, so this is an illegal mission, but should be okay. Um, download a copy of the faction donator list, and there aren't any rules as far as like rules of engagement, so we can do whatever we want. Social is going to be the target faction. And we've got to shut off the alarms before we download it, or we can go in guns blazing. Disable the power at Blanco dredging. Remove the power regulator and return the power regulator to here. So that's again target faction LHS 134 Central. Alright, this might be a little bit difficult, but we can do it. Especially for ballistics data, we need that. We need that for some of our materials. That'd be good. I really hope I didn't just select something that's like, don't kill anybody. Because that also happens. Extract agricultural process sample. Okay, on the cultivation base. Who's in charge of that one? Alright, well, we'll throw it out there anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's take... yeah, okay. We'll take our ship. Yeah. I didn't get on the lift, now it's angry at me. So again, with these locations, it would be much easier if we don't kill people. Which I know, no fun, but still, if we can manage to at least kill as few people as possible, as quietly as possible. So we'll be taking in the... If we can get away with it, we'll take out the Maverick suit for this one. Okay. I'm gonna go to... Blanco's really close. 371 kilometers away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, we're gonna roll left. Get about a 30-degree up angle. Alright, climb. Get about 20 kilometers per second, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Yep. Oops. Totally going the wrong way. Alright, cool. So, realign. Alright, no weapon zone appears to be about 4 kilometers, at least for this one. So I'll keep that in mind next time. Alright, so I think we're going to, well, we'll just take the SRV. I think we're going to probably attempt to do this with killing as few people as possible. So we got to turn off the settlement alarms, which probably means that we need to take out some people who are close to the alarms, and then use their profiles to turn off the alarms. Who's that? No, LHS 134, okay. So it's just those people. I was worried it might be like people from Boop. That would not be good. That's the other thing, is that I'm doing 3 missions. That was probably not a great idea, but could potentially take really long. Gonna hide our SRV behind a rock, because that totally works. Okay. Can opener. Disembark. And I'm pretty sure we're not carrying anything illegal, so... Alright. As per the HUD at the top left here, we don't have anything red. If you see stuff that's red on there, typically it means that you're doing something wrong. You're going to get attacked, or at the very least yelled at. Yeah, totally fits. Can't see it. Don't know what you're talking about. This is one of those hide in plain sight things. It's fine. Alright. So I've been to a... I don't know if it was this one or just one very similar to it.
Wait, Commander. Not from around here,
Hey,
are
officer.
you? Let's see what you're about. All finished.
Okay. Aww. So, power center, we want to get the power plant. Highlight it. Mark it on the compass. Oh, you know what? Let's get the security center, because I think that this has a separate security center. Yeah. Command center security.
Try that again.
What? Jeez.
Pressurized environment.
What are you doing?
Nice to see you too. Alright. So, is this security? Command center. Yep, okay.
Watch yourself. Possible sabotage at my location. Nothing so far. Continuing search.
Uh-oh.
Commander! Stay still, alright? Alright, get your ass out of here.
Move on. Hey,
Weirdos.
Hey! Watch it.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged. Entering pressurized environment.
move.
Sheesh. So unfriendly. All three of them. Trapped. Purchase records.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Digital designs, draft outlines and plans used for digital or physical construction, propaganda, faction donor list. That's one of the other ones, not from here, but we do need to pick up faction donor list from one of the other settlements. So like I said, it's trapped. You have to disable the settlement alarms in order to make that work.
Hold on, Commander. I'm gonna scan you, so don't mess around.
Scan detected.
Didn't pick up anything.
All right, you're good to go.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Mind yourself around here. Watch it.
Oh, third person. Not likely. Of course, I do need to heal at this point because completely screwed that up. Mm.
They're dead.
Oops. Yeah, I just completely dipped myself in on that one. Shit. Oh, this is bad. Open, use immediately. Surveillance equipment. Ooh.
This is a restricted area. Maybe this will convince you.
Oh, come on, really? Oh no, that's very bad. Shit. Should have done that.
I will end you.
Welp.
I won't go down so easy.
Wait till they give you
Oh dear. What? Where in the hell? Damn it. All right. Ouch. Come on, come on. Ow. No kidding. Alright, well, kill as few people as possible worked out pretty well. Alright, so now we're going to back off of here. Turn, nope. Go for... Yeah, yeah. skimmer? No, just skimmers. Meanwhile, these people don't know that I've done anything. So, interesting. Alright, settlement alarms are off now. So actually, I can go and collect the power distributor. Power regulator. Yeah, it says it right there. Maybe I should pay attention. Okay. So, disembark. And I probably have the same amount of health that I did before, which is not good. Nope, okay. Charged up. And let's see. Manage inventory. 1 med kit, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a little disconcerting.
Ah, they got me! Ah! Ah!
Shield activated.
like on top of each other. This is weird. Alright, I'm not going to question it.
Suit battery low. Shield deactivated. Vital signs stabilized.
That's good. Alrighty. See you. Good night, Super Brain. Sorry if I was off by a bit there. Okay. All that stuff's been downloaded. Empty. Oh, okay. Thought you were heading out. Alright. That's so weird. That guy just didn't show up. He just ghosted through here. RDX. So next question. Where... Oh, hey. Energy cells.
Suit fully charged.
I'll take it. Where is the actual objective here? Take power regular from power center building. So, right. Also empty. So we're going to go over here very quietly. Power plant regulator housing. Go. I think that's the front door, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to go out that way. Although that might be the front door.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay. Which way? There. No, no. Okay. Technician? Yeah. Try to avoid them as much as possible.
Entering pressurized environment.
Try to figure out where everybody is first. Maybe. Oh, there's a person. That might alert some people. Suit schematic, weapon schematic, nice.
Suit fully charged.
One short. Okay, too short. Alright, this I have to definitely take the weapon schematic, so... what do I need? Z, backpack. Backpack. This thing. I don't need the petrified fossil. Hey, come on. Oh, there we go. Discard. Oops. Discard. Alright, so then we go back here. Somehow. There we go. Take that one, take that one. Definitely need the weapon. Chemical's fine. Probably don't need it. Alright, here we go.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Alright, they might be suspicious. Oh no. I forgot. I need something else. Gone. In order to take this.
Mission status updated. Leaving pressurized environment. Energy transfer complete.
Oh no. entire settlement is pissed off. Of course, most of it is offline, but still. Oh no. Okay. Nope. That's the wrong way. There we go. You know, I don't like how the settlement itself actually has the name Boot Brigade on it. Because that makes it seem like we're supposed to be in charge of that. And yet, the person in charge of Boot Brigade missions is having me hit a settlement that has that name attached to it. Like, what are you doing, Hattie? Come on. Alright, where are we going? Row, which is 1.6, 1,600 kilometers. $1,600 the long way. Alright, range to target right about there. Alright, I am also wanted at this location now. In theory, I could go fix it and then come back, but yeah. Auto splitters are written in C#, and I only know Python. Alright. It's like the time that I tried to do that C++ program, and all I really knew was MATLAB. Honestly. Alright, let's get down into the dirt here. Suitable terrain. Oop. It's like this one spot. It's about 5 feet long. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Oof. Oof. So, these people are not happy with me and will open fire on sight. Oof. Copy the data from security port 1. Alright, so we're probably going to have to just find the security port, get to it, download while holding people off. There's a good chance we may have to murder people. Ooh. That's nice. We got really big rocks. Alright, so let's see. I want to go back a little bit. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright. Let's use the heavy stuff. Less quiet and all that, but that's the only way it's gonna work. That's the only way it's gonna work. Alright, got the command facility in front of me. Uh-oh. Hi. Okay. Alright, I'd like to find a computer which doesn't have a person patrolling near it. That might be a tall order. Ooh. Uh-oh. habitat because that'll have access 0. 150 meters. Oh, just shy. Okay, there we go. Okay, I know this place, or one very much like it. This is where this is the style of place we did the combat zones last time. I think somebody got alerted my presence because I landed on the roof. Hmm.
Nothing to report.
Entering pressurized environment.
It's only one, but it'll do.
Security profile cloned. No bounty detected.
No, okay. I was gonna say it would
Downloading data.
probably not be that one.
Transfer complete. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Could not possibly possibly be that easy. Okay. No. All right, he's leaving. Right, that's not going to have the data ports. So, having a little level 3 might be nice, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get to him or her. Security we might, but that's also going to be dangerous. Hey, why not?
Leaving pressurized environment.
Reporting in.
Entering pressurized environment.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that one. pH neutralizer, interesting. Okay.
Leaving restricted area. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Alright. So, I'm gonna come over here. See if we can figure out where this thing is. Nope. Okay. Behind level 3, isn't it? Alright, clearly. Alright. Security data. Oh, security data port. That should have been my first. Should have been my first clue. Alright, the security area. 88 meters in that direction. Jeez. Just gonna give me a heart attack, it's fine. Okay, made it. Alright, so data port is like right here. Might be able to find a way in. Uh-oh. No, okay. I know where the way in is. Okay. It's on the opposite side of this thing. Right there. Which only has a level 1. Awesome. Now the challenging part.
Entering pressurized environment.
Walk in like you own the place.
Of all the places in the galaxy, you chose to come here?
downstairs.
What are you doing?
Might just have to do it.
Bounty detected. Shield activated. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Wait, Commander. Hold still and You're not allowed to use that.
Detected. No bounty detected.
No.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged. Security profile cloned.
Alarm systems disabled.
5 meters. Oh, it is upstairs. Curses. Got away clean. Ish. People are still aware that I've done bad things. They just don't somehow. They're just not aware that I'm currently there. Ouch. Oh, that's bad. The other good news is that every time you board your ship, it repairs. Alright, what's the next one? Nakayama, medium security. Alright. So, I think this is going to do it for us tonight, and I'll send you on to the next person. See how we get on here. Ah, okay. That's not what I wanted. It's also not what I wanted. That one. So, on tonight we have Horizon Zero Dawn. Unrailed. Interesting. I don't know what that one is. Lots of people playing some DBD. Alright, let's send over to A-Tray. She's playing Horizon Zero Dawn tonight, so should be an interesting stream. She's, I don't know how far through the game, but certainly like 20 hours or something like that. So, hope everybody has a nice night. I'll see you on Wednesday when we're back for math. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N Simplex Pachinko, and we will get going here. So, have fun, everybody. Next week